Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle and I am the owner of Lily Rose Craft Room. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you love crafting tutorials, reviews, tips and tricks, then make sure you're subscribed to my channel and tap that bell to be notified when videos are posted. Today we're going to be doing a beginner's unboxing for the Cricut Maker 3. I'm going to be showing you guys what's in the box and how to set it up. I'm also going to be answering some frequent asked questions like, is it beginner friendly? Is there any extra cost? Is there a subscription? So let's get right into it. Before we do the unboxing, let's talk about the price. How much is the Cricut Maker 3? The Cricut Maker 3 currently costs $429. And for a machine that can cut over 300 different types of materials, that is not bad. And if you're looking to start a small business with it, you will earn your investment back within the first month. Or if you just want to use it for personal use, like making your own wedding decorations, your kids' birthday decorations, this will save you so much money in the long run. So once we open it, it's very well packaged. I'm going to turn it over so you guys can see the front. So here is the Cricut Maker 3. We have a charger and the USB cable. Way at the bottom we have test vinyl. Now that we have it out of the box, it is in shrink wrap, so we're gonna have to cut that open. Here I have a little blade and we're just gonna open it right up. So this is the only color that the Cricut Maker 3 comes in. It's like a baby blue, and that is the only color that they have. There is a lot of different add-ons for the Cricut Maker 3, but two that I highly recommend are weeding tools and a sticky mat. So this one right here from Cricut comes with 3 different types of mats. Green is your standard grip. Blue is a lighter grip. This is more for cardstock, so when you pull off your paper, it won't rip. And then purple is a very strong grip. This essential tool set I do recommend for beginners because it has everything. It has your scissors, your weeding tool, your spatula, some tweezers, a paper trimmer, and a scoring tool. So this has it all for the beginner. And then depending on what you're gonna use the Cricut Maker 3 for, there's cardstock you can buy. So if you're gonna be doing paper crafts like cards or paper flowers. Another material you can use with this Cricut Maker 3 is iron-on vinyl. So I made this makeup bag with this vinyl. It's a glitter red vinyl, and the glitter on this is very, very beautiful. So you can also make t-shirts, makeup bags, you name it. Another material you can use is vinyl. So Cricut has a smart vinyl, and it's pretty cool because with the smart vinyl, you don't need a Cricut mat. You just slide in the material and it cuts it without the mat. For this part, we are simply going to undo the twist tie, and we're going to plug in the power adapter to the Cricut. Then we're just going to plug in the wall outlet. Next, before we power on the machine, we need to open it and remove the foam piece from inside the machine. Next, you want to go ahead and power on your machine. Let's take a look at the buttons. So here you have your standard power button, and these little arrows are your load and unload. This triangle is your start button, and this pause button is to pause your machine when you're cutting. If you come across an error, you just hit that pause button and it will stop what it's doing. Next, you have this section here on the side. It's a little deep where you're able to store your pens and your pencils. And then right here you have a secret compartment where you can open it and store a couple other things like your little scraper tool. This part right here is magnetic, so you're able to put some blades in here and just a couple other things you can fit. And then to close it, you just want to lift this up like that until it clicks and close the top. And then to open it, all you have to do is lift this top and it will automatically open the other section. So we're gonna download the Cricut Design Space app, and then we're gonna go on product setup. And then we're gonna sign in, or you can create your own Cricut ID. So I'm just gonna sign in, and then I'm gonna walk you through the process of setting up the Cricut Maker 3. Okay, next we're gonna select the Smart Cutting Machine. And then we're gonna select Cricut Maker 3. And then you're just gonna follow the prompts of what it tells you to. Make sure you plug it in, it already is. So then we're gonna hit next. And since I'm using a laptop, I'm gonna be connecting it via Bluetooth. And we're gonna select the Maker 3. And once it's paired, we're gonna hit continue and agree to the terms of use, and we're going to activate it. So now we're ready to start using the Cricut to cut. So next, it's gonna walk us through a test cut to make sure that the machine is cutting properly. So you can find your piece of vinyl inside this envelope that it came with. If you open it, you have your piece of black vinyl inside. So we're gonna follow the instructions on what to do next. So it wants you to check if your blade is inserted in the Cricut machine. And it already comes inserted, so we're just gonna switch over here. So we're just gonna insert it here, and you wanna make sure you put it under these two little plastic pieces. So once you have it in, you're gonna select the blinking arrow button, and this is gonna feed it through. Now it's just gonna be reading the size. Now that it's done reading, we're going to select the play button, this triangle, and this button means start the cut. And once it stopped cutting, we're gonna select again the arrows, and this is gonna give it back to us. So this is our test cut, as you can see. So next we're gonna use our weeding tool, and we're going to weed out this rectangle piece and see that these letters stayed in place. So now you have your perfect test cut. Let's talk about Cricut Design Space. Do you need to be a member to use Cricut Design Space? And the answer is no. You don't have to be a member, although it does have its perks. I'll be listing them right here so you guys can take a look. But you don't need to be a member. You are able to upload your own designs to Cricut Design Space for free. The maintenance for the Cricut Maker 3 is very low. The only thing that I do recommend is that if you use it often, the blade will get dull. So you should change it every 3 months or so. But if you don't use it so often, I'd say like a year. And the blades for this is not that expensive. I've been using Cricut machines for about 4 years now, and I highly recommend them because they are beginner friendly. And if you're doubting yourself that maybe it's too hard to use, I highly recommend watching some YouTube videos. There's so many YouTube videos that are very helpful. And before I got my Cricut, I binged on videos that taught me how to use Design Space. And before I even got my Cricut, I felt like I was a pro. So if you're in that position right now, like, oh, it might be too hard, indulge in some YouTube education. You're gonna be a professional even before you get your machine. So that is it for today's video. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, if you have other questions about the Cricut Maker 3, please put them down below and I will be sure to answer them. I'll see you on the next one. Bye!